My name's Nathan Scarff. I'm the head groundsman at Derby County Football Club's iPro Stadium. I've been here for 5 or 6 months now, so I'm just starting to get my feet under the table. Well, when I first took over, I was looking at making ourselves a little bit self-sufficient. So one of the first parts was seeding, regular oversowing during the season. So we looked at a SISIS Variseeder at the time. The nice thing about the Variseeder, it's small, it's not particularly expensive, but it's a really good seeder. We don't have a lot of storage space, so we actually have it on a little trolley and we roll it under the stands, and you'd never know it was in this little room tucked away, but it does a cracking job and it's great value for money. We've also bought a SISIS twin play frame, which has got a spiker reel, a brush for it, and 2 sets of rakes, which we use for just general maintenance, whether it's cleaning the pitch out or just surface aeration, just to help control any algae or thatch build-up that we might get. And just to help stand the grass back up after a game, we'll put the brushes or perhaps even the rakes across it to clean it out after a match. We've also bought a SISIS Javelin with the Aer-Aid, and that is all about trying to keep the pitch regulated in terms of how hard and how soft it is, so we know we can put the Javelin through the pitch, no disruption in terms of plucking or anything like that, but it will soften it up and we can start to firm it to the level that we want to firm it to. So if we know we're going slightly too hard, we'll put the Javelin across the pitch and just soften it up a little bit, just ready for a game. Like I say, we aim for consistency from the first game of the season to the last game. The twin play will go out on the pitch pretty much after every single game, just to help brush it and to open the surface up again. The seeder we will tend to use once a month, every 6 weeks or so, and we work on a little and often seeding program where we put about 3 or 4 bags out each month, and we just clean the pitch out with the brushes and the spiker reels, and we'll just put a small drop of seed across the whole pitch. The Javelin's a little bit more fixture dictated. We don't want to do it too close to a game, being a fibre sand pitch, but we will do it every time we get a decent break. We'll open the pitch up, and in terms of what the Javelin does with the aeration side of it, there is no, in my opinion, better root zone aeration machine for the close spacing that it gives, but also the air injection. The option on the Aer-Aid side of the Javelin has proved invaluable to us. Being in a stadium environment, we don't get a lot of natural air movement, we don't get a lot of sunlight, so the water movement isn't going to be quite as good. The pitch will sit damp on a regular basis, so being able to just inject the air to help prevent any problems like black layer and trying to reduce the compaction from using the heavier mowers on a regular basis for that final presentation just makes a world of difference to us, and getting the roots down and trying to get the pitch to just hold a little bit better. In terms of dealing with Dennis and SISIS as a company, the support we get is absolutely superb. We can ring up and ask for a demo and the machine can be here the very next day. They will support us in any way possible. Need a spare part, it's so easy to get hold of anything. So they have a really good parts department in that respect. I'd highly recommend the SISIS equipment. It is very simple but very effective. It's cost effective in that respect as well, that it's not been overcomplicated with hydraulics and things like that on a lot of the machines. So they've kept it nice and simple, really robust and well made. You don't need big tractors to run a lot of their gear around, which obviously a lot of places don't have the availability for a 50 horsepower tractor for an aerator or whatever. So just have a little 20-25 horsepower tractor and you can utilise almost every bit of kit on the shelf that they have at SISIS pretty much.